Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been a long time since I have made a video. I found this timing a perfect opportunity to do so. Baby's sleeping, I kind of got my thoughts together and I figured I'd film a video again. I can't even remember the last video that I filmed. When I started this channel, I promised myself I was gonna do an advice type of very chill type of videos. I didn't want to go into makeup or any of that just because that's not my strong suit, but I did want to talk about something that has definitely been I don't, how do I say it, it describes my life perfectly, and I think that many people go through this, but it's just great to hear it from someone else. And I will definitely say that I want to start this video with just trying to share my own personal experience and just being very open, very transparent about just my overall life experience and goals and where I see myself, and just, you'll understand why I made this video. So let me just take it back a couple years. I have been doing hair for as long as I can remember. My girlfriends that know me will tell you I was always the one to say, let me fix your hair, I'll blow dry it, I'll straighten it. I was always that friend to always want to do your hair, touch your hair. That was always my thing. But my parents never pressured me into getting a degree. They never said, you need to become a doctor, you need to become a lawyer. They never pressured me into anything. But growing up, of course, you don't know what you want to do for the rest of your life sometimes, especially in high school. And so I did a law program, I did internships. I mean, I excelled, but I really was never my heart was never fully in it. I wasn't like, oh my God, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. So then I decided to go a whole different route and go into the medical career. And I did a medical assisting program and honor roll. I mean, I was great. I was good at it. I was good at memorizing terminology and all that. So I thought, hey, I'm good at this now. I'm going to go into nursing. I'm going to pursue a degree in nursing and then maybe become a nurse practitioner. Of course, in the midst of that, I had a baby. I got married. I got married when I was 20. So I had a lot going on, and I just thought I needed something with stability, something with a good income, something stable, something my son will be proud of. But the entire time I'm still doing hair on the side because I just always like to do hair. I remember being 13, 14 years old and having my mom bring her girlfriends over and me blow drying their hair, styling their hair for events. And it's just something I just always like to do. My mom always encouraged me to open my own business for it. She always said, this is what you need to do, this is what you're meant to do. And I always thought, I love it, but I don't know if I want it to be a career for me. I don't know if later on in the future I'm going to regret not going to be, a nurse or a lawyer. So I wanted to give myself that chance to become that. And I worked my behind off for a whole year. I did my prerequisites for nursing, and with a newborn, breastfeeding, pumping like a cow in the car, because my husband even got me this adapter thing to doing that. I mean, I put all the effort that I could into becoming a nurse, and I loved helping people. My clinicals, for you guys that are nurses, you guys know, those were very rough. And I remember when my review came with my professor, she said, you're probably one of the only students that I have gotten feedback from the patients that they want to see you again, that they really enjoy you taking care of them. And I was touched by that, and I was like, oh my God, maybe this is the route for me. But as I was doing my shifts and I was just watching healthcare and see that the system is not patient-based any longer as it was before, and little things like that. And then it just got me discouraged to the point where then I was very sleep deprived again. I was breastfeeding a newborn through nursing school, and I remember a friend of mine actually worked with her, and she said that her mom was a nurse and that a lot of times her mom wasn't present because of her shifts. And I just thought, you know, I want a big family. I have a son, like I want to be there. And I remember my husband would send me pictures of him doing cute things, or like him taking care of him throughout the day. And I don't know, I reevaluated everything and thought, I am good at this, but am I really happy? Do I really want to continue to do this for the rest of my life? And I remember struggling with the test, not agreeing with the curriculum itself, and I just got very discouraged. And then I was just very sad because I had no time to do hair. I had no time to do those things. And I thought, you know, that's secondary. Who cares about that? Like, that's just a hobby. Like, I need to just do this to do it. I need to do this for my family. I need to, you know, make my husband proud, make my parents proud. And I remember my mom, I would come home and I would like vent with her, and I would tell her like, oh my God, like I have to take my scrubs as soon as I come in. I have to take them off. Like, I would tell her like how burdened I felt sometimes, and she would say, Alexa, like, I don't think this career is for you. And it would make me upset because I'm here like trying my best, doing my best, like sleep deprived with the newborn again. Just for you new moms, you understand like the struggle of having a baby. And I don't know, it just became very overwhelming. And one day I remember we had to take our final test, and I just thought to myself, do I want to do this for the rest of my life? Do I want to do this for the rest of my life? Do I want to just pursue this? And again, I found myself in like a rut, because I was like, how am I going to tell my husband that I don't want to continue to do nursing after he's been holding it down in the home, taking care of my kid, working, and I've just been a student full time. I just felt like I was going to disappoint him, and it was very rough for me. I remember with this one cool chick I met in nursing school, I remember just venting and opening up with her and telling her that I didn't want to do this for the rest of my life, and that I kind of felt like a failure. And I remember telling her like, my passion is hair. I love doing hair. I have been doing hair for a long time, years. I love it. People trust me with their hair. Even when I was younger, not having a license, people entrusted me with their hair. And I remember just doing classes and just going to salons and just really learning, and in my free time just searching about hair and the new trends and trying new things, and you know, seeing clients even at the beginning, not charging people, just for fun, just because I like doing hair. And that's when I realized like my mom was right, and it was rough for me to like go back and admit that, because I had gone so far with nursing already. And the day that I came home and I told my husband, of course he was like what? But he was always very supportive, and he understood that that was just not the route for me. Although I was good at it, I wasn't fully, my heart wasn't in it. And I said, you know, before I make a drastic decision, I'm just gonna not continue nursing school. I'm gonna get a job, and I'm just gonna, maybe for a year or so, just help you with an income and just really think about what I want to do. And I found this great job, and it was a medical office, and I met amazing people. And then it was a time where I was able to again do hair again, because of the schedule. And then I went to a course and got, I guess you can say, certified to do lashes. And I mean, things have just flourished from then on. Like, I have clients left and right. People, I just work a lot by referrals. People are very happy with their hair. They go tell their friends come to me, and then it's like, and then I've just gotten very busy with it, and I'm happy. And my reason of making this video is because I feel like there is always someone that needs to hear this. Sometimes you think certain doors close, and you think, oh my God, like, what am I gonna do now? But sometimes those doors need to close to push you into other options, or where you're meant to be, you know. And then doing hair, I enjoyed doing it, and I just saw it like, wow, this is easy money, because I love doing this. Like, I see myself doing this in the long haul. Like, I want to open my own place. And of course my mom's in the back, like, I told you so, this is what you always needed to do. Like, why waste your time doing anything else? But everyone was very supportive about it. And I remember just praying. I'm just praying about it. I'm like, God, if this is what you want me to do, just bring me clientele, just open doors for me, just bring peace in my heart for it. And honestly, that's one thing I have learned, is when you make a decision and you feel peace in your heart, that's when you know that's what you're meant to do. And you know, it's crazy because in the time we live in now, everyone does hair, everyone does makeup, everyone does lashes. I always joke around and say everyone and their baby mama's doing lashes. But it's something that I have been doing for years. I am 24 now, and I literally was looking at my old computer and I was finding videos and pictures of me at like 13 blow drying people's hair. And I'm like that was over 10 years ago. And sometimes we don't realize that it's not just what we are good at, but it's what we're passionate about, what we like, what's your hobby, what you enjoy doing is what you're gonna end up doing the rest of your life. Because I think there's a saying, a quote, I'm not really sure. It's something like, do what you like to do and like you'll never work a day in your life, or something like that. And that has really hit home for me. I recently I've been at the job that I told you guys I grabbed after like I left nursing school. I was there for a year and some change, and I recently just left the job, so I am doing hair full time, which is great because that gives me more time to accommodate people, to scheduling them to coming in and seeing me. And in the future, I'm really excited. I'm not gonna share anything into detail now because I like to keep that stuff personal until it happens. But I work from home now, and there's just a lot of things in the works happening right now, and things have just fallen into place. I left my job. It was very rough because I got really close with the people I worked with. But at the end of the day, you need to make decisions for you. You need to do what makes you happy. You need to do what is best for you. And yes, it's important to work with amazing people, but you need to do what makes you happy and what you see yourself doing in the long haul. I didn't see myself being there for 10 years. Do I see myself doing hair and having my own studio, my own place? Of course. So, you know, after some time, I don't like to bash people or jobs that I've been in, but it comes a time where you realize it's time to move on. It's time to just break free from being comfortable and understand that you're worth more than what you're offered. And I think that's just a big step into growth, into becoming who you want to be. No one that's ever been successful has been successful just because. You have to put some type of work, you have to make sacrifices, and you have to gamble. You have to gamble. And you know, that's big for me because I consider myself the type of person to I like stability. I like to know things for sure, like certainty. Like, I'm not the type to gamble. Like, I've never been into a casino, but I feel like I'd be the one to be like, wait, what is the possibility that I will get this money? Like, that's me. Like, I'm an overthinker. Like, that's just who I am. So for me to gamble, it just shows me that my heart is in it. And I prayed about it, and I said, you know, when you pray about things and like you speak to your spouse or your significant other and you say, if this is that and this happens, then it's meant to be. And then it goes that way, and then you realize, okay, this is where I'm meant to be. So I like put things into prayer, I put things into perspective, and I thought, okay, if this goes this way, down this route, then this is what I need to do. And things worked out that way to where my last day was Wednesday. Yes, so it's Friday. So my last day was Wednesday, 2 days ago. Yesterday I had a couple clients, and you know, people have been hitting me up more, and I'm like, oh my God, like it's heading in the right direction. And I believe that you are great in what you do if you love it. It's not just, are you good at it, are you skilled? It's, what is your customer service? What is your just demeanor? What is your attitude towards what you're doing? And that makes a big impact on the success of your business. I know it's a big thing now for everyone to want to have their own business. Everyone says, I want to be an entrepreneur, I want to be this, I want to be that. But it's not just I want. Is it, do you want to put the effort? Do you want to put the time? Do you want to sacrifice? I mean, do I love being at home and working from home? Of course, because I have more time with my son. So I feel like there's more pros than cons. And I truly believe that when you put something in God's hands, God will take care of it. God will guide you in the right direction. He will open doors for you, and you just have to better yourself from then on. But I mean, this is just a video to just encourage you out there listening to me, wanting to make a big decision, wanting to do something that you're like, I love to do, but you've always been afraid to do. I've always been afraid to just say, screw it, I'm not gonna work, I'm not gonna, have something like a 9-to-5 job. I'm just gonna go full on with hair, because you're scared, you're like, oh my God, like it's clientele. It just depends on people coming to you or not. But when you are sure about your skills, your talent, your passion, things will work out. And I truly believe in that. And I just feel very blessed, and I just feel very happy to know that things are just heading in the right direction for me. God is so good, guys. I will forever say that. If I could have it like stamped on my forehead, I would. It is key that you have people to support you. My husband is my biggest fan. He is my biggest supporter. He is so positive with everything, and that is crucial. You need to keep people like that around. And then on top of that, you need to also trust in God and make decisions. You need to be responsible. Screw it, I'm gonna not work and just do hair when I wasn't seeing clients like every week, maybe just a couple a month. But now it's like I do have that clientele where it is growing. Is it where I want it to be? I think any business person will always say no, because you always aspire to grow. But is it better than it was before? Of course. I've gotten better. I've improved. I've learned a lot. And slowly but surely, I'm developing to be this person. I'm growing. I'm learning, and I'm just trusting in God that He will open those doors for me, and I will finally understand what I'm meant to be and what I'm meant to do that makes me happy. And I think it was just very important for me to just put it out there. One, because I haven't made a video in a long time, and two, because I think a lot of people need to hear it. A lot of people are afraid to kind of not risk it all, because you have to be responsible too. You can't just say one random day like, I'm gonna quit my job, because you know what, there's still bills that need to be paid. But you need to weigh your options out. Like, are you gonna stay in a place where you're not at your full potential and you're not what you want to be the rest of your life? Or are you gonna say, I'm gonna work hard to get there, and then once I'm getting there, I'm gonna go full blown in? Like that's just my mentality. That's my way of thinking, and that's how I got where I am now. And I'm just very excited for this new journey that I'm starting in my life. I have a lot of peace, and I think that's God just reassuring me, because in the past I had never felt this way. I never felt peace in my heart. And just as corny as it sounds, when I do people's hair and they like text me, or they're like, oh my God, and they're just like so happy, and they're just like in the mirror like, oh, my hair, this is exactly what I wanted, and like they're just so happy with it. I can't put into words how that makes me feel, because I know like this is what I've always liked to do. Like, this is my passion. This is what I love to do. There's no other way of putting it. And with everything else, yeah, I felt good, and yeah, I was like, wow, like, but my heart wasn't in it completely. And I think that's what makes a difference with business people. Is there are people that do it just for the money. There are people that just do it because you're like, I have my own hours, I'm my own boss, like, but it's not all just like easy. Like, it's not just all like, oh, handed to you. Like, you have to build that clientele. You have to build that trust with clients. You have to build that referral. You have to cater to people's needs. And all that comes with time. And I have tolerated humiliations from employers. I have tolerated just a lot of humbling experiences where I've had to just suck it up, because I'm like, I'm not where I need to be my own boss. I'm not where I need to be to have the level of comfort to say, I'm just gonna do this and that's all I'm gonna do. So I've had to tolerate and endure a lot of things along the way, but I know that as time goes on, things are just gonna get better for me. So just an encouraging thought. do what you love. Do what makes you happy. Make the decisions, make the moves that you need to make it happen, and work hard for it. You know, nothing's ever going to be handed to you, and you're going to have your lows, you're going to have your ups and downs. But at the end of the day, what matters is that you're content with your life, because what you take in, that's what you're going to give out to the world. That's what you're going to give out to your family, to your kids, to your partner. It all comes from within. And I've always just learned to trust in God, because the word tells me that he will never leave me. That means in no matter what moment in my life where I feel like I'm alone, or I feel like, oh my God, like I'm stressed out, like God is right there. He is just a prayer away. And he speaks to me, and through people, through quotes, through just life, little things that I'm just like, oh my God, like this is you. You know, I would be like, God, the last few days when I put in my 2 weeks, I would pray and I say, God, like, is this a decision that I need to make? And if so, you know, have people book appointments with me, show me that this is what I need to be doing. And it's been like that, and I just feel abundantly blessed. And I just hope that if you have been one of my clients, you continue to come to see me, and that you just help me and my passion just grow, and just truly appreciate my love for doing hair. It's not just a business to me. It's not just about making money. A lot of people do classes, courses, get certified, whatever, just to make money. And don't take me wrong, money is good. Money makes the world go round. But it's about what you love to do, because if you love doing it, you can do it for a lifetime. And especially when you have kids, you want something for the long haul. You want to be able to leave something behind. You want that stability. So that's pretty much my video for today. I just wanted to kind of vent, just kind of share with you guys a little bit of where I've been, my life, and where I aspire to go. And I just really hope you support me along the way. I hope that if you do live in Maryland, that you are able to see my talent, see what I'm good at, see what I love to do, and trust me in this hair/business journey. I hope you guys are having a blessed Friday. Kisses to you, hugs, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.